Welcome to this lecture of a new way of Instagram. And what we're going to be covering in this lecture is looking at some points you want to consider whilst making a business account or running a business account on Instagram. So let's dive straight on in. Okay, so I want you to start seeing Instagram as a place to tell your story. I also want you to see it as somewhere for new consumers to discover you. As well, that the platform is visually defining your brand every time you upload a photo, and it's also a knowledge center to understand your demographic. So let's have a look at these bullet points in a little bit more detail. Cool. So a place to tell your story. And basically what you're doing every time you upload an image on Instagram is telling the story behind your brand. And to make a great story, it basically sells. Whatever your product or service is, a great story does sell that product or service. And you need to learn to connect with your audience. You need to bring them into your brand's world. And to be a great storyteller, you need to always be aware of your audience. You need to know when to speed up and down to create attention or create suspense. And, over time, you're going to learn what your audience loves and what they hate. So, you can speed up or create some attention by uploading a series of funny images and then slow it down a bit with a more serious image. You will learn this over time with your audience itself. And to basically make a great story is to continuously give to your followers. You want to give, just continuously give, and then you can ask. So in other words, what you're doing is going to be offering a lot of value on your business account. And you may be questioning, well, I just want to upload images that tell people that I've got 5% off today, or, I've got 20% off coming up on Tuesday, or within 48 hours, you can get this new baseball cap that's in our store. And unfortunately, that just doesn't cut it, especially in 2016 with the social media trends. That is not going to work. It's very boring. Consumers or followers on Instagram will not care that you've got 20% off, because ultimately they could go anywhere and actually find that 20% off. It's not anything great for them. So what you need to do instead is actually create emotional investment, because emotional investment actually creates memories, and memories lead to sales. The best way to think about this is if you were ever younger and you continuously asked your mom for something and she just kept saying no, no, no. And then, say a week later, out of nowhere, she decided to buy you that toy you wanted, and you actually have no idea why. This is most likely because you actually, say, maybe did a few extra chores, you made her smile, you did good in school, you got a really good grade, or, you just did something really cute, such as going outside and picking flowers for her. And this is because you've actually offered value to her. You've given some more, and you just continuously gave. And this is what you actually need to apply on your Instagram account. So a good example of this would be if you're an ice cream brand, you don't want to say, hey, come in store and get one free scoop with your double scoop purchase today. Instead, you want to upload an image of maybe like you dropped a tub of ice cream, like you've made a meme out of it, like, oh no, or you've edited in like, I don't know, a squished SpongeBob on the floor with the ice cream on top of him. Whatever it can be, something that's going to make people laugh, for example. And you want to continuously do this, and then you can actually do the ask where you say, come in store today, and you may actually see SpongeBob splattered on the floor, as well as getting a free scoop with your 2-ball purchase, for example. So you pretty much want to tell your story and continuously give. So make sure you keep that in mind, that you want to offer value to people on the platform. The next bullet point is new customers to discover you. So Instagram is all about discovering awesome content. So luckily for you, there are a lot of users on this platform, and a lot more are joining or will be joining in 2016. So this gives them opportunity to discover your brand. And as it's mentioned, Instagram is all about discovering awesome content. So if you're going to deliver awesome content, you're most likely going to get new followers. You're going to be heard about. People will post about you. They'll show their friends. They'll talk about you, etc. And guess what? New followers equal potential customers. So it's pretty simple. It's very easy. You've just got to make sure that you keep in mind that you've got to give value, add awesome content, which is generally by giving value, and you're going to get those new followers, which can lead into customers. So Instagram visually defines your brand. it is a visual platform. It's all about uploading images. You don't really share or talk about what you've been up to all day. Instead, you upload an image and you can write a little bit of information about it. So people ultimately who use this platform, they want visual stimulation. That's what they're there for. They're there to see really nice images. They want to see things that are interesting, that stand out from the normal. And that's what you've got to provide if you want to be an outstanding brand on Instagram. So if you don't upload visually appealing content, no one wants to look at your account. And, this relates back to our last 2 bullet points. So if you don't upload content that adds value, or you don't give, it's not going to be that really awesome content, and it's not going to be visually appealing really either. So no one will want to look at your account, which means no followers and ultimately no customers. But don't worry, we're going to be covering all about how you can actually make your account visually appealing. So the last one is understand your demographics. So luckily Instagram's a really great place to understand what people love and like. It's very easy to see because it is all visual or picture based. You can actually go onto people's accounts who are following you, see what their interests are, and you actually get an understanding of what people like doing apart from purchasing your product or service. So yeah, over time you'll find out what people like, and you'll also find out what they hate. You're going to probably upload some images that people literally don't like, they don't comment, they try and ignore because they actually really don't like it. A random example would be if you're a brand about selling gaming keyboards and all of a sudden you upload a picture of your CEO riding a horse. You may not get that much engagement because a lot of gamers probably do not care for horses. But you're going to learn that over time. And, you may upload a thing of, a home decor on that account, and for some reason gamers love it. You're just going to find out those very unique traits about your actual demographic. So yes, you will fail. And you may upload content that makes people question you and why they're following you. But don't worry, because it happens to everyone. However, of course, the information you're going to gain is priceless, and it truly does allow you to understand the people supporting you. And I also want you to remember Instagram's crowd is much different from Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, etc. It's a completely different platform. It's mainly accessed by phone users. You've got to remember that. Whereas other platforms are accessed on different sort of applications or on browsers, etc. So this is our main bullet points covered. Hopefully you've got a bit of an understanding, and I want you to remember these as you go throughout the course on how you apply the techniques and methods taught.
Для перехода на следующее видео кликните по картинке. Нажав на картинку, вы сделаете правильный выбор.